booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Now here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. New York moving the ball around. Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Brunson with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Booker. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Rebounded by Hart.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Beal from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Towns. Good, nice job down low.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Outside, KD. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Booker. Down low. Here's Richards. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Allen, that's good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. 16 feet away. Good on the jump shot.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's see the best move. Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Bull. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Bull. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brunson's got his second bucket.
An incredible job. Brunson just measuring off that floater.
The Suns trailing. Outside, Jones. Rebounded by Hart. New York with the ball. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Phoenix shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Jones. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Jones drives in. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
16, 12.
Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. New York ahead. They lead by
14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. Over in the corner, McBride. Back to Bridges. In the corner, it's Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Lets the three fly. Payne can't hit. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 2. To the middle. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
No good from Booker.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bridges outside. Drills it from outside. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Bridges inside the three-point line. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next. And Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Durant in the corner. Using his length inside, Durant.
Yeah, you can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but certainly can't be that easy for him.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Payne. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
KD on the wing. And stolen by Anunoby. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns the screen. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And he's good on the second.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
On deep, Brunson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. To the inside. Durant. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Achua.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Suns trail by 8. And here is KD. Back to Booker. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Durant uses his size in close.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Pass to Booker. Left side Durant. Back to Booker. Outside KD. 3 seconds left. That one misses. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. It's good. Bridges got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Anunoby. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. KD's got 4 points in the quarter. Now Brunson. 6 points for him. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Well, the D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
On the wing, Bridges. And it's sent back by KD. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it out to Booker. KD looking around. For the tie. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Hart. They need this one. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Bull. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin has certainly got the talent.
David, indeed they do. And here's Brunson outside. And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside, Jones. And they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 2. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brunson outside. Pass to Achua. It's Hart on the wing. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Achua's got it all tied up now for New York.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jones softly drops in the floater. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Towns with it. Jones covering. And Bull sends it back. Right side Towns. Tries again. And that one, good. Towns has got 13.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
And such beautiful mechanics. Awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
And Hart has has it in the corner. Pass to Achua. Brunson outside. Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 15.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
It's a tie game in New York. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
The Suns, 38.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to McBride. Here's Payne with the drive. Here's Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the Suns now. Outside Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
McBride with the ball. Pass to Towns. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. The rebound by Richards. The Suns leading. Outside Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New York.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Up to Payne. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And the second free throw, good.
Now, even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
At the top of the key, Durant. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. And that ties it up.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Substitution for the Suns, number 11, Ball.
Durant in the corner. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Hart. Durant with the steal. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Down low. Out to Bridges. Right side Towns to take the lead. And the layup is good. Towns has got 20 points.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team. And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Knicks with the lead. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brunson draws the double. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
KD with the bucket.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses. Booker outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here.
Substitution. Number 2.
Here's Beal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Free throw, no good for Beal. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
The Suns making a change here.
Sun substitution. Number 0. Royce O'Neal.
O'Neal on the wing. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Bridges inside. And
GG!
by Dunn. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another shot. And Durant with the block. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they need a 3
to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound.
GG.
Make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Thanks for coming out to